Let me tell you something. I have never seen a more sublime demonstration of the totalitarian mind. A mind which might be likened to a system of gears whose teeth have been filed off at random. Such a snaggletooth thought machine driven by a standard or even a substandard libido whirls with the jerky, noisy, gaudy pointlessness of a cuckoo clock in hell. Hence the cuckoo clock of hell, keeping perfect time for 8 minutes and 33 seconds, then jumping ahead 14 minutes, keeping perfect time for 6 seconds, jumping ahead 2 seconds, keeping perfect time for 2 hours and 1 second, then jumping ahead a year.
Mrparka here to do a review of a one-of-a-kind crazy movie called The Cuckoo Clocks of Hell. Basically, this movie follows two maniacs who end up meeting up in a deserted wasteland after a plague hit. You guys, any horror fan should be familiar with the character of Terry Hawkins from the legendary, infamous Last House on Dead End Street. He's the main character. Originally played by Roger Watkins. Now, James Vanbebber fills the shoes to play Terry Hawkins, and he does a great job. Gets even down to the maniacal laugh he does. And also the character of Harry Russo from two previous Ron Atkins films, who also directed this film. He's in Schizophrenic and Necromaniac, where he plays this crazy bodybuilding type guy who has the worst mouth in film history, and hates everything from blacks to Mexicans to gays to women, and it shows. Through both the films, you see this guy lose his mind in a drug-induced state, and it's completely insane and completely wild and completely offensive. So, if you are familiar with Ron Atkins or even Jim Vanbebber's movies or anybody's movies involved with this, you know that you're in for an offensive movie. And I can't see anyone stumbling into this movie not knowing what they're getting themselves into. But if someone did, I could see them being very offended. Me, on the other hand, I love shock humor. I love offensive things. I love disgusting things. I love crazy things. I love sick things. So, I really enjoyed this one. Anyways, basically what we have, if you guys are not familiar, there's some required viewing before you see The Cuckoo Clocks of Hell. I would say that you probably have to see Last House on Dead End Street with Terry Hawkins' character. Originally played by Roger Watkins, like I said, and he was also a director. But this movie, it's kind of hard to find, but I'm sure you can import it somewhere. It's all well worth your time. It's a pretty crazy movie. And of course, you probably should see these two for sure, Schizophrenic and, of course, Necromaniac by Ron Atkins, which have Harry Russo in them. Anyways, here's the cover. This film you can order from the site. Basically has them two staring at each other. Anyways, this film is so crazy. It parodies Wizard of Oz in a lot of ways. They're on their way to the N-word of cause is what they call it, on the N-word road. N-brick road. You guys fill in the blanks, of course. Anyways, when these two first meet up, there's some uncertainty, but they end up bonding together, and these two together cause some crazy, insane things. It's bad enough to have one psychopath in a movie after you, but I mean, when these two are together, them laughing, these crazy laughs together, it's enough to drive you nuts. And I can imagine only for the victims that would be horrible. Anyways, I thought it was really amazing to see Jim Vanbebber play Terry Hawkins, and I thought to see Harry Russo again was a treat, because these two together were it's just like almost surreal to see them together. And the whole film's surreal. It's like a drug-induced state of madness. And there's no really way to explain it. It's a giant mindfuck. But it's really entertaining, really crazy, and really offensive. And it's so offensive, it's awesome. I don't know how to explain that, but it's basically just a big screw you. I mean, Jesus is in the movie, if that tells you anything. It's a wild ride, and I don't know what I want to say to give it away. For the guys of Last House on Dead End Street fans, Terry Hawkins repeats some of his infamous lines. I'm directing this fucking movie. The answer's me, Terry. The answer is Terry. He does that, so the characters are pretty well done. There's a lot of great scenes, a lot of weird scenes, and of course, it's a lot like Wizard of Oz, if that makes sense in the same time. So I really don't know how to explain this movie, except it looks really awesome, it's really crazy, and if you guys haven't seen the other movies, then you might be very lost. But you'll probably still be lost if you still have seen the other movies. But anyways, the end kind of lets you believe some things, but you're not necessarily sure exactly what happened. I don't want to give too much away, but I just want to say that this is a wild, insane, drug-induced, crazy movie. Highly offensive, really weird, and if you're familiar with the other movies, I say check it out. If you like the other movies, it's a must view. If you like anything with Jim Vanbebber, because Jim Vanbebber's performance is awesome. You don't really get to see him do too many movies anymore, so that was awesome. If you like the character of Harry Russo, check it out. If you like Ron Atkins movies, check it out. I can't say much. If you like offensive, crazy, ridiculous, out of your mind shit, check it out. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it. I'll probably put the link down for you guys to order it. But there'll also be a written review below in the description box, because you really have to collect your thoughts on this. You can't just shoot and talk. I think a written review would do this more justice than me babbling out about this crazy, drug-induced, crazy. It's basically all I'm saying. The DVD comes, I believe, with just the trailer. But anyways, it delivered on all the things I wanted to see, and I think it did justice for both characters in the movie. And they both get equally good screen time. I'm Mrparka. Have a good one. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can I get you?
Yeah. It's about fucking time. Where the fuck have you been? Give us a drink right now.
Dude, chill out, man. Chill out.
Yeah, 2 beers on the house, you fucking homosexual.
Hey, that ain't the kind of language we took for you.
You are a fag.
Dude.
Look at that fucking
Hey,
earring.
hey. You guys can't chill out, man. You gotta go, okay?
Go where? We're staying here. We're thirsty as hell.
Well, you gotta be nice or you're gonna leave, that's all.
You be nice to us. You shut your fucking mouth and serve us drinks constantly.
You guys, you gotta go.
You gotta shut your fucking
My
mouth.
car, get the hell out, alright? That's it.
Quit your fussing, boy. I'll take a whooping to you. Shit.